Adventure Time's ending in late 2018 was bittersweet. Yeah, the series probably went on a bit longer than it should have, and the fanbase rapidly declined over the years, but chilling with my boys Finn and Jake in a post-apocalyptic wasteland was amazing. Even if you weren't a huge fan of this iconic cartoon-eric show, you can't deny the impact it's had on modern Western animation. Anyway, when the show's final season came to a close, there were still some loose ends, which makes sense given that we're dealing with such an insanely large fictional world. Because of these loose ends and the potential for more stories, other Adventure Time content started shortly after the series finale that would actually continue from the ending. It's a Boom comic book series titled Season 11, and no, I'm not making that up or clickbaiting you or anything, they actually call the comic Season 11. It's supposed to be a direct continuation to Adventure Time's 10th season, which is the canonical conclusion. The official synopsis described it as the aftermath to the Great Gum War, so you'd see a lot of different storylines long before that time skip we got in the finale's last few minutes. It was cool to see Adventure Time continue in some way, but unfortunately, you already read the title of this video, and Season 11 is no more. Despite the comic book series having plans to initially keep going, there's one major thing that resulted in its cancellation. Ted Anderson, writer for the series, talked a bit about it on his Tumblr. It's true, the series has been cancelled. Issue 6 will be the final issue. I had already scripted issue 7 and we'd gotten as far as producing layouts before the decision was made. I believe the upcoming trade collection for the series will include all 6 issues rather than just the first 4, so at least you'll have everything in one big book. Boom specifically noted that the decision was due to low sales, not to the quality of my work or the overall reception of the series. I'm sure this wasn't an easy decision to make. This was a comic book series continuing a recently ended TV series that had already been seeing its audience decline. There probably wasn't much hope for huge sales, no matter how popular it had been in the past. I don't know what the future of the franchise is. I'm pretty sure Marcy and Simon will finish out its 6-issue run, but after that, I have no idea. Okay, so this is a little disappointing, but it still makes sense. Even while Adventure Time was airing, the amount of discussion among fans just lowered and lowered as Cartoon Network didn't give it too much attention. So many people who watched since the beginning had stopped because it either went on too long, or they just didn't even know new episodes were still happening. When you continue the almost 10-year-long franchise in the form of comics, of course it got low sales. Readers would have to know a lot of information about the series in order to actually understand the comic stories, and that already turned off a lot of casual Adventure Time watchers. Honestly, I feel like the timing of this is what really ruined everything. It may seem like Finn and Jake's comic adventures right after the series finale would bring in the most sales, but let's think about the alternative. Years and years from now, people are going to be craving some more quality Adventure Time content as they feel nostalgia for the beloved cartoon, so then if a new comic series releases far in the future, people may be more willing to buy it. Just like Ted was saying in his Tumblr post, the future of the franchise feels pretty uncertain. It could go the Gravity Falls route and maybe have a new book or a piece of merch every once in a while, and I think that would probably work best. Then in the far future, for nostalgia's sake, do something special like a TV movie to get everyone hyped, and that's where the franchise's return can be successful. As for the immediate future though, we probably won't be seeing a whole lot of Adventure Time content, but that's completely understandable. So many other cartoons are heading our way soon, especially this year, and people have moved on. Finn and Jake did have their time on Cartoon Network, but that era is over now, and it's time for us to look forward to all the other nice shows. The cancellation of Season 11's comic series is the real beginning of all this. There's no denying Adventure Time was something special, and it was a rare cartoon gem in a pile of mediocrity. That being said, all good things must come to an end. It's time to say goodbye. Until of course 10 years later when we get a reboot and a spin-off and a movie to satisfy everyone's nostalgia. Let's go! But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos, give a thumbs up, and comment below and know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.